And we are here. And we have a new mod to mess with today, apparently. Well, technically we have more than one, but we're going to look at the one first. So, my favorite mod... Hey, where's it at? They changed his name. Now he's a target dummy instead of a test dummy. I swore it was a target dummy. So we need a hay bale and an armor stand. So I can have somebody to beat on. Let me go get some wheat. Dude, we don't have a wheat farm anymore. Or did it move? Oh, these are carrots, potatoes, wheat. Did you grab the wheat already? There we go. Alright, I'm gonna go get this made. Why is my dog in a boat? I never get my dog out of the boat. That is my dog, right? Yeah, that's my dog. How many fucking cats do you have? Are you turning into a fucking cat lady? Trying to hit the boat without hitting the dog. Who the fuck needs 3 cats? Alright, come on, Pooch. Come on, Poochie. Get up here and eat the fucking cat. If I punch the cat, will you eat the cat? Eat the fucking cat. Couldn't pass up the different variants I found, and no. So want the dog to eat the cat. You got any cooked up stone? No, fuck you, bear. Oh, hey, if you've got that, didn't you say you had a mold? Do you have like a block one? Look at piston and concrete recipes. Wrought iron, iron, steel, titanium, aluminum, bronze. Good. And it'll take any kind of fucking cobble. And the concrete powder uses stone dust and sand. Looks good. I was just wondering if you had a mold. Oh yeah, bucket takes 3 iron sheets or plates and a hammer. Good. But I was wondering about a mold. You have a block mold? But that's like the pour it in, right? Because I was thinking you could also make a thing for where we can make our stone dust back into stone with the block mold in the alloy furnace or your smelter thing. If you're adding it, I don't know if you're adding that thing. Give us another use for that damn stone dust that we're gonna have ass tons of. Alright, how the hell do you do this? That. Oh, I need a smooth stone slab. So I gotta double cook the stone. Well, fuck you. I didn't know we had regular stone slabs now. When the hell did they add that shit? 116? Shut up, Trance. Not helping anything here. Oh, 114? Oh yeah, I seen a recipe that used smooth stone in that one. Are you gonna make the or add the recipe that Greg always had for putting slabs back together? Can we do it in world? Because I've seen where that's worked before. Like if I do that and break it, do I get cobble? No, I actually get the slabs back. Well, suck it. Alright, so there's our punching buddy. Ugh. Don't I have shears somewhere? Get rid of these damn cobwebs. Oh, did you do your thing with your knife that you wanted to do? Do we need to try that today? Pumpkin carving knife. I'll put it on your to-do list. Along with working on tooltips, because I seen that on your quick to-do list. And you haven't quickly done shit about them. Alright, so let's go look at Spartan. Holy crap, did they add more shit? That is a lot of crap. It's quick because it's a place I can quickly mark down stuff. Oh, well, it sure is fucking quick for you to actually do shit. Nauseous blow. Okay, so everything that you're adding just shows up under Spartan's weaponry. It doesn't show up as being part of your mod. Unless there's something else I have to hit to see that. So you're going to have to tell me which one of these materials are yours. You can look up GTSB. Oh, see right here it says antimatter dagger. Okay, so that's just... Oh, okay, I see what you did. This isn't going to cause an issue? That you have a single item? Like, what about there's the... Oh, see, you didn't change the recipes for any of theirs, so they're all taking ingots. Because you realize a lot of your materials are already in here. You know, there's already copper, tin, bronze, steel, silver, invar, platinum, electrum, nickel, and lead. So you're kind of going to have two versions of that. Yeah, I know. I haven't really gotten to the recipe change shit yet. Okay. Well, I want to check. So if we use a handle, which can be just a stick and a piece of string, and we'll get a regular handle. Or we can do plastic, rubber, black granite. We can actually do stone. But there's no recipe to get stone rods. So we can't do stone. Blaze. Bone is just bone and string. Also, the material traits, I will add traits for some materials, but it'll be a hard-coded thing. Okay. Well, let me see here. Mob drops. String. We have a piece of flint around here. I want to try this flint dagger and see how decent it is. Dagger, flint, fire aspect 1. It's going to do 3.75 hearts of damage. A rogue's best friend. Damn. Set the test dummy on fire. Doesn't look like it does. Hold on. There, maybe that'll help. Okay, 3.75 initial damage. And then about 4 ones coming out of him from the fire. So overall it's going to do about 7 3/4 damage for 1 hit. And then it actually does the same on a regular hit too. Durability 134 of 40. If I do it like that. Okay, it does take 1 durability damage when I throw it. And 1 durability when I hit with it. Okay. So that's not bad. Also works for works as a sword, so it clears cobwebs too. So it's not bad. I like it so far. Long sword. We can actually make a flint long sword. Holy crap. Should have 10.5 base damage for a long sword made of flint. Holy shit. Isn't that like a 1-hit kill for like creepers? Oh, okay. 6.25. Cut above the rest. Come here, fucker. Where you at? I'm gonna try this bitch out on you. You have a drowned in your boat. Nice job. So the phantoms aren't coming down here because of your cats? Oh, here it comes. Ooh, this thing reaches right the fuck out and hits him. That's nice. It's got nice reach. Come on. Oh yeah, the reach on this thing, fucking awesome. You do not have to worry about those things getting close and hitting you anymore. They just reach right out and touch a motherfucker. I'm gonna rename this sword to AT&T. Now what we need to do is check the other thing too. 6 1/4. Alright, so if I put this in this hand, yep, and I get the mining fatigue. Alright, so that works too. Good. Damn it, they are. Choked me up with that one, damn it. That's actually what Junior has for his cell phone. The only fucking company we could find down here in this town. Holy shit, now I gotta get a drink after that one. I choked my ass up with that shit. I always like the smart Spartan weapon mod. It's pretty nice. I still have to say this fucking glutton shit, annoying as hell. Now, I do have one question for you. Is there a way of changing the way the hilt looks? Oh, I guess it does look okay. See, if you look at yourself holding it, it looks like a wood hilt. A wood crossbar. But when you look at it, when you're just holding it, it all looks black. Because see, when I look at you, I see a black sword with a brown hilt. I guess I kind of can see it. It just doesn't... To me, it just looks like a flat black fucking shimmering thing. But I guess I can kind of make out the brown. Alright, never mind. Do they have any weapon stand things in this mod? It'd be really nice if there was somewhere we could... We need like a tool rack we can like hang on the wall. Because you know if you have swords, you have to be able to hang them on the wall. And they don't have one. And that's kind of sad. Oh, one thing we should check. We need to make an armor stand and see... Because can't you give an armor stand a weapon? Holy shit. That looks nasty. Don't come running into the factory. You don't want to trip and fall on that. It'd be really nice if he held that up instead of out. Holy crap. But it does work. Okay, that didn't work. I would prefer to do the hilt the primary color, but I don't know what I do for the secondary color for some of the tools. Well, you want the blade the primary color. The handle, the hilt should be whatever the handle's made out of. Like if you make it out of bone, it should be white. If it's made out of stick, that's what I was thinking. XR, the way that kind of sticks out there is a little suggestive. So yeah, we can't put a dagger on an armor stand because he tries to throw it. The Spartans, the hilt is also the primary color. Oh yeah, I see that. You're right. Yeah. Looks like it's just a little bit darker shade of the primary color. Maybe they have a overlay on it to make it a little bit darker. Yeah, Trins, watch out for this guy. I think he's happy. Manual textures. Let me get rid of that. And those. We'll get rid of those too. Alright, so we'll check out now. This add-on is not really an add-on for GT4 in any way. It's basically just for antimatter. So are you going to be releasing this once we test it out a little bit more and stuff? So somebody could load up antimatter and this and play with it in any mod that adds these materials, kind of? Okay, cool. Alright, so let's get to work on stuff here in the factory. We need to get some creosote because we're out downstairs, right? We need to test and see why that is getting... hello? Why does it say we have water coming in here? Yeah, that's a problem. We have water in our creosote tank. Completely full. And I think I know why, and it shouldn't be a problem. It shouldn't have done that. I think it's a issue with IE, and I think I know why it's an issue too. Because see, the pipe on the valve at the bottom should be an output only, especially since I've got it set to output by giving it a redstone thing. The input should only be that top one. And I'll almost bet you if we break this, put that back, and reform it, it's going to be empty. Now, if I connect this back up, yep, that's exactly the problem. So the IE pipes are allowing water to go in through the output. So we're going to have to put one of their fluid filter things down here to block the water from going in. Or we're going to have to run a completely separate pipe for the creosote. Then we do the water. We don't have a bender yet, do we? No, we need to get one of those made today.
No. No.
Isaac or
No. 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 Hell no. 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 I refuse. No. No.
can always tell when he comes in. Still can't stack things into these slots, damn it. You know how much that's annoying me? That I can't shift click into those damn slots. It's really annoying. If the slot's empty, but I can't shift click to add to something that's already existing, which is annoying as hell. Well, knowing that it's an issue is not fixing the fucking issue. Wait a minute. Dude. You got another issue with your slot. cometh to butthead. Take those. Only put 2 of them in. Okay, now take the other 2 and add them to it. And now take 2 of them out. Do you see the issue? Something's going all janky. Yeah, I don't think it's duplicating anything or losing anything. I think it's just that desync shit again. Because it's working fine if I leave the machine. So it's definitely a desync thing. You want to get started on making us a bender today? I'm going to get started on trying to get us a fluid router down there. And then I'm going to work on changing these around a little bit. Where the hell's the wood box at? There it is. Yeah. Now how is that empty? Why is your creosote not going through the pipes? It's not going to the tank. It's stuck in the drum. Alright, let's go get this thing put in down here. The only problem with using this is it's not going to give a shit about in and out, which is what I was kind of hoping. This is just, is it going to allow it in there? Why is it not connected? Did it disconnect when I opened it? Or when I broke the multi-block? Okay, so this side is... Fuck, is that black? Is there a black side? There's a black side. Alright, so I need this on the black side. So only creosote should be able to go through that pipe. So we should not have to worry about water getting through there anymore. Now it looks like it's working. Alright, and it looks like it's gotten its update. Need to connect that other one up. Alright, so what are you? That's a basic electrolyzer. Dude, are you going outside again? Pissing off all the bad things? Okay, that's the ore washer. Okay, so we're going to have to take this one over here. Yeah, that's a fugly ass mess. I need to fix that shit. But we should now be able to get some creosote in this one, which we are. Our batteries are full. So doing good. Your dustbin stopped working, dude. Okay, I had to move the thing. So I got a bug with your dustbin now. That wasn't happening before. Yeah. Let me get some tinies and I'll show you the issue. I gotta try to recreate it. Okay, so we're going to put these over here. Okay. 1 second. This should be enough. So now if I shift click that in there, it goes nowhere. Even when I leave, it goes nowhere. But if you pick that stack up and you move it over to the other slot, it'll work. I don't know if you pick it up and put it in the same slot if it'll work. But I picked it up and put it in the other slot and it worked. It's not shift clicking either. I manually stacked it in there and it didn't update it either. Take half of it out and then put it back in. Don't do the whole thing. It will not fucking update. Okay, the centrifuge, I put a thing in the second slot, took out what was in the first slot, it went to the second slot just fine. I'll take all but one and then shift click that in there. And let's see if it continues to run more than one. But see, the machine would have to be idle. So let's wait till it gets idle. Yeah, no. Centrifuge is working just as would be expected. So I only see it with your dustbin so far. Now it's okay, Trends. I shift clicked something into the second slot and it took all 3 slots. It's the blank slot in the middle that's causing the issue. It's only reading the slots in order, and because it's not shifting them over, if it sees a blank slot there, it'll do nothing. Because watch this, I bet you, if I put that there, no, that worked. I literally, okay, but that won't work. I'm not sure. Something is weird. I can't say I figured out what yet, but something's acting a fool. Okay, now the tin's doing it down there because there's an empty slot there. But if I take this and I shift click it in, it goes to that slot and it goes. So it seems like it's the empty slot that's the problem. Well, whatever the case is, definitely an antimatter issue. Because in this, the dustbin is just a regular machine. Okay. Alright. I think I'm going to make a better battery buffer. I better be happening with the assembler had an actual single item recipes. You don't have the button recipe in there? Oh, we can do torches and levers. We can so try that out. Just if I do this and that, it's working down there. So what if I do that and then quickly get that in down there? No, it's working as intended from the way I can tell. It's iterating across all 6 slots. I think Trent's broke it. Well, you could always add the button recipe. But the button recipe might cause an issue with other things. Oh, and you do realize that the iridium reinforced stone, you and I are going to have to do that, right? Yeah, but I was meaning the fact that the other person that was doing them is probably not going to do them for you. You can always go to them and ask them if they would still do it for you. I have no issue whatsoever with that. Okay. Just, I had to pretty much hold the hand to get it done in the first place, and well, I am not high up on their most liked list currently. I might have been a little bit of an asshole. But I might have felt very justified this time in being a bit of an asshole. Oh, yeah, I pissed them off pretty bad. Most definitely I did. Damn it, I missed him. Because I'm being ambiguous. I'm trying not to say who it is we're discussing. Not because of any weird ass gender identity bullshit. I'm just trying to be ambiguous. Fuck, I can't get that word out of my lips today. About who it is we're talking about. You know who it is we're talking about. I know who it is we're talking about. Discreet, yeah, that's a much better fucking word. See, bears should not try to use big words. Big words don't fit in bears' lips. I basically called them out for being a piece of shit that went back on everything they said, and that they were told there was one thing that they were absolutely not to fucking do if they wanted to continue to be my friend in this life that they supposedly claimed they wanted to do, and then they turned around and did exactly that thing in the worst, well, the second to worst way possible. And then their father tried to tell me I needed to watch my tone with their child, and I told him in no uncertain terms that he could go fuck himself. Happily go fuck himself. That he was a piece of shit, and I didn't care to ever fucking talk to him again. If I ever seen him, I was going to punch him right in his fucking mouth. I might have been just a little bit of an asshole. But again, I feel justified in being said asshole in this particular instance. You don't fuck with my kid. You want to see a pissed off bear? Fuck with my kid. Justifiable asshole aside. Yeah, that's what we're going to go with. I told them for a very long period of time, you can say anything, you can do anything to me that you ever would want to do. Mean, nasty, vulgar, I don't give a shit. You're not going to hurt me. There's nothing that you can really do to me that hasn't either been done to me verbally, psychologically, not, not talking rape and murder, that kind of shit. I'm talking like words and emotions. There's not a whole lot you can do to hurt me. But you, for fuck's sakes, do not fuck with my kid. I am very, very protective of that asshole. I may not need to be protective of that asshole. He may be a big boy and can handle everything himself. But that's my boy. And I'm the only one left around to fucking protect his ass. And I'm gonna fucking do it with every inch of this fat body I got left to do it with. Oh, well, yeah. You do not mess with a mother bear's cubs. When your doctor does your physical, does she ever say, I've seen bigger? Shut up, treasure. No, usually she says, could you get that fat thing out of my way so I can find what I'm actually looking for? I have a new issue for you, Trins. And this one's most definitely an antimatter one. Do you realize there is no way of telling if an... Oh, never mind. Wait a minute. Oh, there is. Fucking hell. They're in the wrong order again. Fuck my face. Can you change these numbers? Or these names? Yes, I know. You hate this world. You want it to burn. But can you fix these names for the fat man sanity? Can you please make that 4X, 1X, 9X? Why is that even... hold on. Why is this even possible? XAR, you can probably remember this better than I can. Battery buffers, GT5. They said 1X battery buffer, 4X battery buffer, 9X battery buffer, and then LV, MV, HV at the end, right? Not LV battery buffer 4. I know it had a number and an X in it, I swear. I'll look it up. I'll start up GT5 if need be, but XIR's got a pretty good memory for GT5 shit. Treasure may remember. He's played GT5. But my memory is crap on that shit. I just know it's weird. It's not what I'm used to. 1X, 4X, 9X, 16X. Did that come at the beginning or at the end? It was 4X LV battery buffer, right? Battery buffers, Treasure. Do you remember? The order you don't remember. Okay. Give me one sec, folks. And this may be something that antimatter needs to deal with. Trins, I'm tagging you so you can see and join in the discussion about what we're talking about. Alright, you don't remember either. Alright, I'm going to load up a GT5 in the back so I can take a look at it. I know it was numbers, but I can't tell you the order of them. so we've got 1, 4, and 9s. We don't have 16s. And see, this is the other thing. Which makes me hate the fact that they're 9x battery buffers. It uses 8x wires. And yes, I'm quite sure that's probably the way GT5 did it too, but I'm still doubling down on the fact that, well, I hate the fact that, oh, that's a GT4R issue that I posted in Discord. Yeah, I know that's the thing, and I think it's the same way in GT5. I just hate 9x battery buffers. We've been over why. Everything is in 8s except for the battery buffer, which is 9, which is, to me, weird. No idea if the cutting issue is GT4R. I was probably... Oh, the laying issue. Okay.
Hey, Bear.
Hey, Nat. What's up, man?
Yeah, I think the whole battery box thing is because that's what fits in the GUI nicely.
Yeah, I know, but it still annoys the ever-living piss out of me.
I guess you could do a 4 spots by 2 spots. I don't know if that's a size. And get an 8 instead of doing
That's
a 3
what
by
I
3 with 5.
suggested Trims do, but he didn't like that idea, I think. Okay,
I mean,
so I'm
you only ever
in
use
my...
8 anyways.
Yeah, because there's no 9x battery. Okay, so Trins, it's actually in the tooltip. So now you're going to tell me, well, that's a tooltip issue. That's tooltip's a work in progress. Let me see if I can switch this over real quick to that screen so I can show it to you. Or here, I'll just take a screenshot and show you what it says. That'll be easier. Alright, so in our GT4 channel, I will have a screenshot for you in just a second. What I was trying to remember was the way they told you the size of the battery buffers. Because in here it says LV battery buffer 1, 4, or 9. And it's all in words. And it bugs the piss out of me because it's not what I'm used to. Because I don't read. I look for numbers. So I was suggesting he change it to 1x LV, 1x MV, 1x HV, whatever, or 4x or whatever. What if I do 9x? That would be perfect. Except I still hate the fact you're doing 9x. And I'm going to keep telling you I hate this. You can continue to do it the way you plan to do it, but I'm going to continue to tell you I still don't like it. I reserve the right to bitch about this one. Because
Yeah,
I
everybody's just going
know...
to stick in it and never use the last slot.
Yep, that last slot is going to be completely fucking useless. Nobody's ever going to use it.
Yeah, I think that's plagued GregTech for what, several years?
Yep.
9X.
I do
Because I remember
believe in
that being an issue
GT6
before
they
4.
didn't he change it in GT6 though?
Let me tell you. One moment, I will tell you.
I was figuring you were loaded up. I do believe he's fixed it in there. Took him fucking long enough, but... Alright, so we now have a better battery buffer. Now I gotta change over all our wires. And I also need to make some more battery alloy.
Hey, Bear, I don't know.
You don't
It's
know?
listed funny. It just says energy in, energy out.
Hmm.
So like for the MV battery box, there's a battery box and then there's a large battery box.
Oh yeah, and
And
this one he went
both
with...
of them are only 128 EU out. That's it. It doesn't matter
Yeah,
if it's...
he went with 4 and 16. That's what it is. The regular is 4, the 16, the large is 16. That's what he did to fix it.
But it's the same power out no matter which.
Yes,
It's
it's the
just how
same
much
power,
storage you
it's
have.
just multiple amps. Because you get the same voltage, you just get multiple voltages.
Yeah, it says mode 0, it is emit as much as possible. This is default. And mode 1 through 15, emit up to 1 to 15 packets of enough energy storages. So I guess if you have 4 batteries, you can only put out 4 packets,
Correct.
no matter how much power is stored.
Correct. Alright, now we need to try something new. Let's see if Trin's thought about this one. Okay, so that doesn't work, which I kind of expected. Because of the whole opening thing, but I wanted to check because I do know some people have done that. So... yeah, there's going to be no way of doing that. Now, can I do... let's see. Yep, there's no usage for it. Okay, trends. There needs to be a recycling recipe for the cables, where we can turn them back into ingots, nuggets, whatever, if we coat them. Do you wait a minute? You have a and this is gonna scare me because you're probably gonna say it goes off the same way as it did in classic, and that's gonna piss me off. Oh, but it doesn't even have a recipe yet. I was looking at the disassembler. Because all of these 4X cables we have, well, does antimatter keep the materials that things are made out of? Like GT5 did? But we need some way of recycling our cables if we decide to upgrade. Or like when you messed up and made an ass ton of single cables we didn't need, there needs to be something to clear the rubber off of them. Which, honestly, in my opinion, could be something as simple as not even cooking it back down, just taking the tin cables in your inventory with wire cutters, and you can strip the coating off of them. You would lose the rubber, you wouldn't get that back, but you'd get the cables back. Or what Greg always did, throw them in a furnace and give them the closest amount, rounding down in ingots or nuggets. Yep, or a knife would work too, but since we have cable wire cutters, I figured a wire cutter was more appropriate, but a knife would work as well. Because then that would honestly save it to where we could just take the 4X, put them back together, and then recoat them when we got our 8. We're out of power. Holy crap, we're out of power. What the hell am I running that's running us out of power? We were fucking OP on fucking power. We had so much we couldn't even run anything, or we were voiding steam, so I was trying to use up what we had. Let me turn on another boiler. Well, it ran out, but it's still running. It's still got heat. At least I think it does. Okay. That'll keep us going. So I guess for right now, I'll just take all these cables and we'll throw them in a box somewhere till you get us some way of recycling them. Oh, we gotta find something new for that. We so gotta find something new for that. Completely forgot about that. Trin's is trying to get me to hammer rubber into a sheet. Which is so very weird. Yeah, but I don't think the extruder... I don't think he has an LV extruder. I think we only have one extruder. Yeah, we only have one extruder and it's MV. So early on you would have to do... Well, you said you could do it in an alloy with the plate. Oh, okay. That's the way it should be then. That hammer recipe needs to go. That needs to die in a really, really bad fire. Mm. Alright, we're building up on power now. I'm going to hook this back up. Gingerly hook it back up. If we go down on power, I'll disconnect something. Their little nipple here is annoying the piss out of me. Do you see that Z fighting? Who do they think they are? Greg? Yeah, that would be very suggestible. It's kind of a neat idea in concept, but yeah, with the way it works with the cable, not so great. Alright, we got salt around here somewhere, right? Or do I have to go get more? Rock salt's going to give me potassium. Let's see, salt is over here, if I remember correctly. I have 5 in my inventory. And that is it. Nobody's been on here getting any work done, so we have very little stuffs. Honestly, we need to get the chunk loading thing started. We need to look at those today so we can chunk load the coke oven and the blast furnace. That's clay. Where was it I found salt again? Oh, okay. Well, I'm right out here. If you want to meet me halfway, I'll hook you up. I can go get us some obsidian. That's not an issue. Alright. There's the steel we got. I'm going back to seeing if I can figure out where again I get salt. Because, well, I kind of forgot. That's what I thought. I guess I'm technically not in an ocean at the moment. Oh, yeah, I am. Hey, it's a dolphin. Dolphin buddy. What's up, man? I like swimming with the dolphins. I thought I had found some over here, though. Maybe I got all of it? I'll go out a little bit more. See what I can see. I'm seeing an abundantly lack of salt. I blame Trins. There's our spawner for our drones. That's clay. No, that's salt. That's what I'm here for. Oh, it's pickaxe, dumbass. I need a mining helmet. You know, one that gives you respiration and that one shit. I can't remember what it's called. It lets you mine faster while you're underwater.
Aqua Infinity.
That's the thing I'm talking about. I have to start hiring you as my official memory.
That's scary.
I can't remember shit. You can't do the torch trick in 116. And I wouldn't fucking do it if I could. Kind of cheaty bitch do I look like? Do I look like NetMC? Is my name Cheaty
Nope,
McGee?
I'm much more handsome.
And he's humble too.
Yes.
You can if you spam torches. Well, I still ain't doing it. We got any food back at home? I'm gonna be starving like a motherfucker. Okay, that should be pretty good. Should get me what I need to get. So if I say we need salt, tell me to go to the ground spawner. There's some out there. Pretty good amount too. Because I don't want a waypoint right next to a waypoint. And I know I'm going to forget.
It's just silly bear.
I am. We all know it. I say I don't want a waypoint next to a waypoint, but I've literally waypointed the same veins in GT6 just because I found it in another part of a cave. So, yeah. Don't think there's any real rational logic behind this.
Probably not.
Well, I just threw in 32 iron and all the charcoal I could find. I'm going to do an old man break. I'll be right back. And yeah, Trends, benders aren't cheap. You got to supply them with blackjack and hookers. Don't forget the blackjack. Alright, I'm back. Steam
Welcome
alloy
back.
smelter be able to do 64 steam per tick. Should I lower the EU tick requirement for plate recipes? Actually, I don't know. The rubber one most definitely should not be that high. I would say. Rubber and plastic should be pretty cheap. Metal ones, I can say 64 tick would probably make sense. But then again, you shouldn't really be doing that recipe. You should be using the hammer for metals. But if you're doing the hardcore recipe, the hammer is going to take more than 1 ingot per plate. So that would be a cheaper upgrade than going to the bender and still be in Steam. Hey, asshole. Who the hell let you in here? And look at Trins take my XP. Oh, is it? See, I've never used the alloy plate thing. So I guess I should have kind of known that. Back my chicken. Alright, let's get some sodium for our new batteries. If it's EU, just so you know, Greg would not allow you to do metal until you get in the extruder until you're MB. So it should be pretty high for, well, again, this isn't 1 for 1, so yeah, that's double. Yeah, that sounds about right, I think. I think that sounds fine. And I will have you know, Zykor, I most definitely did not do a poo.
That sounds correct.
Ow! Yes, Trilex, I most definitely was. Thank you. I had a coughing issue earlier and apparently thought I hit the button and I didn't. Okay, let's try to make this happen again. Might only be on machine start that it isn't getting an update. Oh, damn it. Unhook that. We don't want any power going in. Okay, no power going in. Put that and that there. Give it power, and it doesn't go. Is this a issue where it's needing to get... Is it not getting a block update when it gets power? Why is the top of the machine going? You can't even see the top of the machine. Oh, that's just it's going through its textures. I think GT5 did that too. Probably something like that, yeah. Okay. Because as soon as I pick something up out of the slot, then it goes back and it's fine. Yeah, it goes in there perfectly fine, Trends, if you automate a second thing into it. It's just for some reason allowing it to go into the battery slot first. Motherfucker, what the hell was that? You trying to etho me or something? Shit, that was a loud ass damn anvil. You got one of them done? make some more pipes. Because I need to move this damn thing. Stick it right there for the moment. Because I need to figure out where the hell I'm going to put it and the dustbin. I need to add some sort of JI recipe thing for what materials can be used as tools and all the stats they have, etc. Now that would be awesome. I can't lie, that would be awesome. That would be something that would be absolutely awesome that Greg did for GT6. Because it's a real pain in the ass switching across every one of them and having to look at their tooltips. So yeah, that would be fucking great. Ah, where did I put it? There it is. Yeah, it's absolutely essential for this because tool recipes just show as one recipe in JI. They technically are just one recipe. Yeah, I agree there. Alright, now I should be able to put this without any issue. Right there. And then we're going to put this. Fuck did it go? Twins? I think I got a new bug for you. Give me just a second. Give me just a second. Give me just a... Ah, don't unmute my stream. I need to go see if this shows what I think it's going to show me. Oh, no. That was not far enough back. Damn it. Yeah, it's not in my inventory. I think the dustbin just dropped as a hopper. So I'm going to need 3 more steel plates and 2 more rods to remake this. Because I had hoppers in my inventory, but I don't remember having 5. Can you back up your stream and look and see if I had 4 hoppers or 5 when I broke that? And I think I can put this here. I think. I had 5 before. Okay, well, if I had 5 before, then it just didn't give me one. Can you cheat us one in real quick so we can try to break it again? I'll drop my inventory. So I got nothing but a wrench. Alright, let me break this and let's see what happens. Nada. Not a Ghost Rider, as Crazy would say. Oh yeah, there's a major thing broken. Alright, you want to give us back one since that wasn't a our fuck up? We shouldn't have to pay for that kind of bug. Thank you. I don't have a problem with paying for bugs, but I don't want to pay for that one. Cheap bastard. Basically, because we don't have any fucking steel. I want to finish my automation. Quick, somebody go tell Alex I just cheated. I should be shamed for the rest of existence. Because I cheated while testing.
Actually, you didn't cheat while testing. Trends did. You're in the clear, Bear.
Okay. Whew. Yeah, I think you missed that one. He went over to the other Discord when I kicked him out of ours because I was bitching about him cheating. I basically called him out for being a cheat. he put up a picture and there was diamond chests on every machine, even the ones that it makes no logical sense that a diamond chest would ever be needed on that machine. And he had a shiny lighter in his inventory. And I didn't even notice that he had a World Breaker pick, which is literally end game 16 stacks of nether stars later to make pickaxe next to the lighter because I don't play with that mod. And I was like, have you ever noticed that the bitches that always cheat always have a shiny lighter in their inventory and diamond chests everywhere? And so he went and found my fusion reactor test that I did with Eric. That was, well, it wasn't a test, it was a tutorial. And said that he caught me cheating in that. So that made me a cheater. And the fucking ace was like, dude, it's a tutorial. Why are you calling somebody out for cheating in a non-survival world? And he's like, well, it's not a survival world. It's not super flat. He's like, since when do you have to be in a super flat world to be testing or to be doing a tutorial? That's not a thing. And I was like, dude, I was literally showing something off for the mod on a brand new server when the guy that made the changes was able to do it. I didn't have time to build up an entire GT6 factory to get to fusion reactors. So yes, I honestly will tell you, I cheated all of that in. And I left it right where we had it. That way it would be a nice Easter egg for someone else to find, which was actually a funny Easter egg because as soon as XAR heard about it, he went out searching for it, which ended up being a bug fix for GT6 because the radiation from the reactor that we left running was so intense that it being all the way down at like 30 killed him in a boat on the surface. So the radiation was spread across 30 blocks of water and killed his ass. He said it was almost like instant dead. And I think I did it at 10,000 by 10,000. So it was way the fuck out there.
And of course, he found it. He went looking for it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's funny.
He went straight to Greg with that one. He's like, what the fuck, Greg? What kind of Chernobyl bullshit are you pulling here? It was fucking great. Alright, let's see if we can get this working. So we're going to do a pipe for this part. But first, I need a piece of chicken first. Anything broken in his mod, I'm staying in 1710, 112. Kind of like GTC, I would mind. Trilux, there is something definitely broken in GTC. As in, if you find it and if you use it, if you're playing single player, that's perfectly fine. Because it's not going to affect anybody else. But if you're playing on a server, you do not want this bug in there. It will absolutely break the game. And as far as I know, it has yet to be fixed. You can literally duplicate. Yeah, I don't think so either. That's why I stopped doing the spotlight thing that I was working on. Because if he doesn't care to fix it, I don't care to show it off. I was going to still do it after all the shit, but if he doesn't care to fix it, I'm not going to care to do a spotlight for it, because I won't do a spotlight that's that broken. And down in the battery slot it goes. Yeah, I can automate into every one of your battery slots. But yeah, the bug is that if you use one of the GUIs, I'm trying to be very ginger about this, not state exactly what machine it is, but if you use one of the GUIs, you can literally dupe what you put in the ghost image and the output of the ghost image. So you don't have to use anything up. And you can get your input and your output back. So, a little broken. It's a very simple fix. That's what makes it worse, Trends. The fact that you say it's a simple fix. That makes the fact that it still exists worse. That's fine. I will take up GTC and update it as long as Trinstar doesn't mind. Well, I don't think updating... I don't think Trins has anything to do with it. It's up to Trins, but I would personally suggest you go to his Discord and you two discuss this. I think that would make more sense. If you need a link to his Discord, let me know in mine and I will get you a link to it, as long as it's not supposed to be... Is your place supposed to be hidden, Trends? You're not Spiker, right? You're not trying to hide from everybody? Okay. So it's perfectly fine that I just create an invite right now and throw it in chat. Okay. Then that's what I'm going to do. I just got to make sure with some of you guys. Alright. There's a Discord link to it. Trends, leave me a message in Discord. Remind me to make a link to your Discord in my Steam Elements thing, and I will put one there so we can just do the exclamation point like GT4R or Trends or something like that, and then anybody can get your link whenever they want. You'll just have to make me, or allow me to make, a never-ending link, because the one I just posted it has an expiration date. You're welcome. Alright, so I think I pretty much have this automated. The only issue currently that I can see is we're going to need a second dust bin for like dark ash and shit. And anything that can't be... Well, no, technically we wouldn't. I should be able to pop this out of here. It's going to cook everything, even stuff that we're never going to need as ingots. Oh, motherfucker. fucker. Oh, quality of life thing from GT6. Can wrenches be magnetic? Basically anything they break will go in your inventory if there's space in your inventory. Unless you're planning on adding that magnet thing from GTC. Because having stuff you break with your wrench drop in the world is a real pain in the dick. Greg only does it for electric tools and a few select hand tools. Wrenches being one of them because of pipes and breaking like long lines and shit. Okay. I'll take a maybe. It's better than a no. Oh, it'd have to go through antimatter? Okay. Alright, so if I make one more pipe and I hook it up going into there, then anything that comes through there should come over here, and then I'll just need one more pipe that'll go to this box, and that'll be for anything, or I'll probably do another box here. Yeah, I think that would be better. So then anything like calcium or gem dust, calcite, anything like that we run through there that can't be cooked, we'll go over and drop off in that last box. That should work decently. How's the steel coming? Alright, so put that there. That's working. So now anything that goes in there will go in there. Anything that can't go in there will come out over here. So the only thing we're going to have to, and the only thing that's going to screw anything else up is if the centrifuge happens to run faster than the furnace. But I don't think the recipes are set up that way. So get this out of here. Let's grab an ore and let's test this. Yeah, I thought the furnace recipes were pretty damn quick. Alright, so copper's going into macerator. Getting macerated. Oh, shit. On. That one's on. That one's on. I still hate these buttons. Okay, so that should have came out of there. Fuck, it's going in the battery slot. I gotta go find another ore. Is there a mass fab in GT4? I don't think he's gotten that far yet. Alright, let's try a couple of these. I do plan to fix the buttons. Yeah, they're just a work in progress, right? Alright, tin comes over here. Perfect. And it doesn't matter if the ore washer is slower than the macerator, because the macerator only has one output. So now the crushed tin is coming over here and going in that battery slot. Take that, put it there. Comes over here. Goes there. And cooks it up for us. Everything's looking pretty damn good. Other than the battery slot issue, which is already... okay, that took a second, but that's because I got slow-ass pipes. But yeah, that looks good. And the stone dust is getting picked up and put up there before it gets to the dust funnel. So yeah, that test worked out nicely. Well, there you go. Once you get the issue with the battery slot fixed, we have a fully fleshed out early game automation for ores. And technically, if you don't run copper and tin, it's kind of fixed now. It's kind of working now. We should be able to... Because I think you... Did you ever get this iron rock salt thing fixed? Or are you planning on fixing it, or is this supposed to be this way? Okay, macerator to ore washer. Now see, that's kind of annoying there. The fact that I have iron ore in rock salt. I'd say it's working. Working damn nicely, too. Yeah, I can't disagree with you, Trilux. I think Trins has done an absolutely great job with this. He's had a lot of hiccups along the way, but he's done a pretty damn good job of working through them, and bugs is always going to happen in development, so especially when you're dealing with being a dependency of another mod or API or whatever, and he's got to deal with being on two of them. Let's see what this does. So I put that in there. This might be a problem, because this is one thing I didn't account for. Yep, that sphalerite has nowhere it can go. So we definitely need one more pipe. So I can get, well, I'd like to have 3. Alright, let's make some more. That's one thing I did not think about, was something that couldn't be ran through there. Am I playing GT6 or is XAR playing GT6? Yep, the floodgate works on natural gas. Cool. I kind of figured it would. As long as it's a fluid that has an in-world block, it most definitely should. And you don't have to answer that question. I can see the answer to that question. I hadn't read up that far long yet. Oh yeah, natural gas will kick you right in the dick real quick. It'll put some shit on you Ajax can't take off. Distilled water isn't toxic. Also doesn't have an in-world block, so you couldn't get in anyways if you wanted to. Greg needs to make a block for distilled water so we can have a fancy distilled water swimming pool. Oh, you said gas or fuel. Thought you said fluid. Fuck off. You know Bear can't read. And technically a gas and a fluid is the same thing. They're both fluids. Gas is just a different state of fluidity. Two more ingots, huh? Yeah, I disagree on your sentiment there, but sure. I have an issue with something they're doing currently that I didn't realize. Greg made electricity be behind plastic, so you would be working through a lot of steam age stuff. And maybe they're rebalancing things to get you through the steam age quicker and to electric quicker, but they're going to make the mid to late game longer. But you can now do LV circuits without plastic. So therefore you should be able to do LV energy storage long before you have a distillation tower. If I'm not mistaken, again, I'm waiting on them to get shit updated so I can actually check it. But I do believe you can make a phenolic circuit board, what we could make in GT5, with wood pulp and glue, and it doesn't need to be coated in plastic. Now you would still need the crystallization crucible, but that now uses a quartz crucible for the LV version of it in GT6, so I'm sure it's the same in GT6U. So it's only a heat-based machine. You can use germanium for the buell, so you don't even have to worry about purifying silicon. Yeah, you would still need the sulfuric acid. So you need a roaster and electrolyzer. Unless you're going for air, you'd need a roaster. And one mixer to get, or two mixers. One mixer if you did it by hand. But that would completely take the distillation tower out of being needed. So, like I said, I'd have to check it, but I don't really think I agree with that part, at least from what I'm understanding of how it's working. Alright, so you're just waiting on your 2 pieces of steel, which one will be out in a minute. And I've got our automation thing here done, which I think I'm going to take a screenshot of, because we still need a screenshot on this for this thumbnail. No, most definitely not bloody. It's a Chinese consortium, from what I understand. There's more than one person. I don't know if everybody else is Chinese, but if I'm understanding it correctly, the one person I have been dealing with is Chinese, or he's in China at least, if he's not Chinese. What giant dildo are you talking about? This is a giant dildo. That guy's happy to see you. This here's a chunk loader. I'm not sure if either of those are what you're talking about. Now I just need to get these machines moved. Ah, yeah, that's my two-handed greatsword. Talk to Trins. He did it. I blame Trins.
You blame trends, everybody else blames you.
Mm-hmm. I gotta blame everybody else because everybody else is going to blame me. I gotta blame somebody, damn it.
Or Greg. Greg's also an option.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have too much ground to stand on to blame him here. I definitely would if I could.
Oh, that's true. In that pack, yeah, you definitely blame trends.
Yes. Trust me, if there was a way to blame Greg, I would be blaming Greg. That is my go-to. And trust me, when I find a recipe that is a GT4 recipe, like the battery box issue, yeah, I blame Greg for that. Okay, that just looks horrible. It works well, but it looks horrible. Alright, let's get these machines down. I really don't want to put that over there. I want to make another centrifuge to put in there for that. It's up there somewhere, damn it. Where the hell is it? Oh. Hold on. Hey. Got plates. Hammer. There you go. Oh, that's cheap. The plates don't make the block a full block. Why not? I'm calling bullshit. Oh, here he goes with that work in progress shit again. Starting to think Trends is a work in progress. I don't think I'm getting that chest. Make a dagger, did you? Trends, I want my chest. Help a brother out here. I need my chest. Go. Really? Really? You gonna fuck me like that? Bastard. Ha! I got my chest, bitch. Like it or not. Okay, I find this to be an issue. Okay, one of these two have got to be a thing, Trends. You need to express this to Abe. You either need to be able to set the wire connection by putting the thing on the cable. It's the way GT6 does it. To me, the proper way of doing it. If I place a machine on a cable, it should automatically connect to said cable. Or it needs to be done the GT5 way, which is that I can set it off of the machine, because if there's a cable or a block or another machine or something, I can't get to the cable to change the setting of the wire. I would prefer it to be the GT6 way, but you can also set cables to air. Well, that is also good. When did this happen? When did the assembly machine get a 3D texture? Look at the top of it. Stand over there where I am. It's got the same thing as the battery box. What does that do to the texture? Ah, okay. Well, it doesn't actually offend too bad with the pipe, so it's not as bad as the wire. The wire was bad. See if it does it with the... Yeah, it isn't as offensive as the battery box one. So yeah, it's not bad. Just weird. I can't say I don't like it. It's kind of cool. Just different. No man. Gotta get used to different. Oh yeah, there is kind of a hole there, isn't there? Oh yeah. I never noticed that. Alright, so plate bender. We want bender. We got Bender. Fuck that damn steam hammer. Yay! I'm gonna bend the fucking world now. Oh, you are such an ass. Well, thanks for the play, Bender. I ain't fucking using it. Cause Trin's an asshole. It doesn't show a recipe for crafting it.
What do you do?
I can't craft an integrated circuit. He went with the GT5 recipe where you have to use an integrated circuit.
So it means you can't use it until you can make a circuit.
Oh, I can make the integrated circuit, but there's no recipe for the one because you do the hand thing, don't you? Is there not a way you can set all of them to show the recipe for the 0? What did you do in GTCX? Now, this is where my little brain is getting too big for its britches, but can't you reflect the recipe back to the other one? You guys reflect shit in code all the fucking time. You can't do that?
Isn't that good?
Oh, fuck, I was muted again. Sorry. Yeah, XAR, I can't believe there's redstone down there, too. How in the fuck do we have that much shit in one damn cave system?
Okay, well, get this. In one spot, I have kyanite and lepidolite.
Mm-hmm.
Below that, I've got a tetravein.
Mm-hmm.
And below that, I've got a molybvein. They are
Mm-hmm.
all literally right on top of each other.
Yeah, that's exactly what we have, where there's also a galena vein below the molly vein, because molly and galena are together, usually.
I haven't actually gotten that far yet, but
And then we also have below the galena off to one end, ilmenite vein.
well, off the side of this, I've got a sphalerite vein.
And now he's saying we have redstone in there too. And some perlite crap. Night, Trilix. And I think we are probably done for the night. Right, Trins? We got our bender going. We got our automation done. We've checked out the new sword stuff. Alright, so that is it, guys. I will probably be back in a little while with some more mining and music shit on maybe the server. We'll see. I'm going to relax and play some Black Ops. I did like 9 hours yesterday, so being a little bit on the lazy side today. But I will be back with something in a few hours. Have a good evening.